I'm gonna do this time. Make it do what it do, right?
Do what it do.
All right. Go ahead and start that answer right now. This is one that I know y'all remember too. Y'all can help me with it. It was recorded back in 1971. Well, the second album was called Round 2? Yeah, Round 2. Check this out.
Hey everybody, we are back, and where are we again? At the wonderful, wonderful DA Soul Food right here in Orland Park, Illinois. But guess what? There's two of them, one in Country Club Hills and Orland Park. So make sure you get out here. We're going to have to bring a plate of the mac and cheese, the catfish, the chicken, the greens, the sweet potatoes, the yams. Have I made you hungry yet?
Yeah, we're starving.
So
I've
anyway,
only had a couple
everybody,
crackers
listen,
today.
it smells so wonderful. I am so hungry. I cannot wait until the show is over. But I'm telling you, speaking of delectable and delicious, we have a delicious treat for you this afternoon, this evening, right here in Orland Park. But on the phone with us is the legend of legends of legends, one of my best groups. I don't know if anybody remembers the song Betcha by Golly Wow, Children of the Night, Make Up the Breakup, and it goes on and on and on. And this is the man who is responsible for all of it, Mr. Van Fields. And before I do that, Joe, why don't you give us an introduction as well?
Yes, how you doing, Linda? My name is Joseph Swift to everyone. I would like to introduce the world-known international artist, Van Field, the original artist, lead singer for the Stylistics. And I'm going to tell you.
There we go. Welcome to the show, Van Fields. And first of all, thank you so very much for gracing us with your presence. We've got in our Las Vegas studios Mr. Sam Stewart, Sam His Hop Stewart, who has a wonderful hip hop club right there in Las Vegas. And Sam, introduce your guest again, please.
Yeah, Super J, Jill Lundy.
Hi, Van. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing
All
fantastic.
I was
Thank
I was
you.
trying to get her to introduce herself a little bit, but she is a fitness professional, a book author, and also my co-host on my Monday night show.
So there you go,
Wow, okay.
everybody. And Van, I'm sorry to kind of jump in the middle. And Joe, I didn't give you your props the way that you deserve it. Everybody, this is Mr. Joe, in case everybody's been sleeping up under a rock. Joe is a world-renowned drummer, and he also does a lot with actually finding musicians and musicians such as Van and others. He's worked with some of the world's greatest entertainers, and he actually books them in showrooms down in Biloxi. So Joe is pretty busy, and he's going to even be busier because we've got a spot for him right here on Variety Talk, and it's called Joe's Corner. So Joe brings on guests such as Van and other guests who will be coming on with us in the future, and that's why we have to make sure that Joe does all the intros, because you know what? I am just so geeked. I have been a fan of the Stylistics since when? I won't tell because I'm telling my age. But all I know is Betcha by Golly Wow. So Van, tell us just what's going on, Van. We're just so pleased to have you. What's happening?
Right now I'm getting ready to gear up for a tour that's going to take me to Germany and Italy and South Africa.
I want to go.
If you spawn up to my luggage, get you in there.
That's Super J. Okay, I'm going to hold you to that.
That was your lady. That was the co-host in the Las Vegas studio. She said she's gonna hold you to it, Van. So it sounds like you're going on tour. That's pretty awesome. And I know that you're going to be joining us for a full-scale interview when we get back into the studios in Las Vegas. But for those who may not know an awful lot about the Stylistics, Why don't you just tell us about your involvement with the group when you came in and some of the songs that you were a part of? Because we know that there were some changes that took place with the group. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, it all started back in 1968 when the founding members, Herbert Morrell, Arian Loves, Russell Tompkins Jr., who was the original lead.
Russell Tompkins.
Someone recognized that name, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and there was two other brothers who, for some reason, they didn't stay with the group, but it used to be five. And it was, let me see, James Smith and James Dunn. Those were the two that left in the late 70s or early 80s. For some reason, they didn't stay on. But the Stylistics consisted of four, because one guy hung in there, James Smith. Then I think he had some medical issues. Then they had a guy named Raymond Johnson. Raymond Johnson was a guitar player for the Stylistics who had a good ear and a voice, so they took him on throughout the 80s, and they recorded albums both in the United States and over in the UK, and one very interesting song in Japan. And then as time went by, Raymond Johnson fell off, and it was just Herb Morrell, Arian Love, and Russell Tompkins Jr. throughout the 90s. Well, toward the very end, in fact, at the very beginning of the new millennium, I think it must have been April of 2000, because that's when I got the call. And I was dealing with a group. I was dealing with another Philadelphia group called the Delphonics.
Oh, that other Philadelphia group. Okay.
Yeah, and they were working, but the original Delphonics split up. The lead singer Poogie, his name is William Hart, but he went by a nickname of Poogie. He and his brother Wilbur had a falling out of some kind, and the group broke up into two. So then there was two Delphonics. So I was singing with his brother Wilbur's Delphonics. Now, without slinging any mud or getting myself in any trouble, I always like to tell the truth, And it was because of their breakup that Wilbur didn't work very much. But Wilbur was a great guy. I loved him. He was a devout Muslim, and he kept the original group stage presence and everything. Taught me everything about being Poogie, and I thought that was great. I'm the lead singer of a great group out of Philly. But we didn't work that much because Poogie had acquired the name of the group, the Delphonics. And because of that, and because of what was going on between the two brothers, he would call promoters and tell them not to, go on shows under the name the Delphonics, or he would sue them. So that was one of the reasons why they didn't work very much. Now, I was still going to be loyal to him anyway, because I just love the Delphonics sound and all that. But I did one show with them, and I think it was Mississippi. Yeah, one show in Mississippi. I came back, and I got this call from a cousin of mine who was playing bass for the Stylistics in the 80s. He was planning to come back, and he said, "Hey, look, Russell Tompkins Jr. has walked off and left Herb Morrell and Arian Love with a whole year of gigs, man." part of the 70s Soul Jam Tour. And you probably heard of the 70s Soul Jam Tour.
Right.
Every year it comes to Chi-Town and Detroit and comes to Vegas and LA and all that. And he said, what are you doing? I said, I'm singing with the Delphonics. He said, which ones? I told him which one. He said, man, this is a window that's open, and I can't promise you it's going to stay open. Now, it just happened. He just walked off and left them. They don't know what they're going to do. I told them that I got a cousin that can handle it. And I know you can, so come on. So I went and auditioned for him. And, I passed the audition. But I had this one gig to do with the Delphonics first. Now my cousin said, man, forget that gig, man. This is the gig of all gigs. I said, well, I'm not that type of guy, man. I'm not going to have somebody train me and trust me to go on a gig with them, and then I'll just tell them basically to kiss my butt and, and leave them hanging. I mean, knock this out of it. The opportunity's still there when I get back. I'll jump on it. So when I got back, the opportunity was still there, but not as lead singer anymore. They got this young boy from Newark, New Jersey. His name is Ethan Brown. And they knew him for a while because he used to do shows with the Wilbur Delphonics, for like 7 years. So it was pretty well acquainted with Ethan Brown. So when I came back, I said, hey, I want to, consider that offer. He said, yeah, well, come on, man. I won't be using you for lead. I'll be using you for, background. But I like the way you sound. So, if something should happen to Ethan, I know you can take his place. I said, hey, I'm with it. Plus, the money was great, as Tony Tiger said.
Just a little incentive, right? Just a little incentive. Well, you know what? Thank you for the story, because when we have you on for our full hour, when we get back into the studio in Las Vegas, we'll be able to build from there. So thank you just for that little appetizer of how everything got started. And I think that is just a great place to end, because we are actually out of time. So Van, what's coming up, just quickly, so that everyone will know where to get, we haven't really even talked about your CDs or anything like that, but is there anything that you want to talk about now before you come on in a few weeks with us, in terms of CDs or anything that the audience may want to check out?
Well, I didn't record a CD with the Stylistics before I parted with them. It's called That Same Way. And the producers wanted to capture the way the Stylistics, used to sing, but with new material. And I got a chance to sing lead on 2 of the songs, so you'll be hearing my on those 2.
Well, you know what? When you come back, we played one of the Stylistics videos. So when you come back on again, we're going to just, drop all of the CDs and give everybody an opportunity. We're going to have a Stylistics Day, so I just can't wait. And we are almost out of time. So, Joe, you are so humble. I mean, you bring these wonderful guests on, and you just sit in the background and let them do their thing. Do you want to say anything all the way from Biloxi about what you're doing tonight in the showrooms?
Yes, I'm in Mobile, Alabama. I have an artist. His name is David Princeton. I'm his drummer, and I'm the lead person for the band. I'm the director of the band, so he's performing tonight. So we out here in the car, getting ready to go into the club. So we're getting set for that tonight, and then I'm gonna do a video of it.
All right. Well, we look forward to whoever you're going to bring to Joe's Corner again next time. And thank you so much for bringing the wonderful Mr. Van Fields from the Stylistics on with us tonight. And do you have any questions? Really quick, Sam Hyssop Stewart. You have any questions for Van and Joe?
I don't have any questions. I just need the confirmation about the tour. My space on the tour.
That's a lady with a purpose, everybody. A lady with a purpose.
I
Well,
just,
listen, you guys. Oh, go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say I commend him for sticking to that gig. He didn't leave that guy hanging. He kept his word, and we need more people like that with integrity in this industry.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's a wonderful place to end. Listen, everybody, we haven't even had a chance to have our karaoke folks on here, but we will be back. So just remember, anybody that's traveling into Illinois, if it's Orland Park, if it's Country Club Hills, DA Soul Food right here. You didn't even get a chance to. All I can do is try to send the smell of the mac and cheese over to you. But well, we'll be back again. We'll be back again. So Van Fields, oh man, I can't begin to tell you how much we appreciate you gracing the Variety Talk live in Las Vegas stage with us. And Mr. Joe.
My pleasure.
Oh yeah, so we look forward to having you back in a few weeks. And everybody, and again, our thoughts and our prayers go out to all of those who have lost their lives in the incredibly terrible shooting that took place out there. We just want to kind of turn the page a little bit, and we've spent the whole week in prayer and in thinking of those who have lost their lives, and now it's time to just do some healing and have a little laughter. So everybody, just make sure you go through this week and do something kind for someone else. All right, we love you much. Thank you, Van Fields. Thank you, Joe Smith, all the way from Biloxi, all the way from Philadelphia, PA, all the way from Las Vegas. Thank you, Sam Hishop Stewart and his wonderful co-host. And we look forward to having you back, too, as well, because you know what? We've got to talk about the muscles. We've got to talk about the book. We have to talk about all the wonderful things that you stand for as well. And again, special kudos out there to Daryl from the wonderful DA's Soul Food, and I mean it is kicking. So thanks again, all of the Variety Talk fans. Thank you for Facebook Live, everybody, and we'll see you again next week. Everybody, take care. Love you much. Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.